As you may have seen from the announcement, gentlemen, the Arius Rerun banner is coming soon. Of course, these banners are generally skippable, since the units are not particularly meta or useful, except maybe Atsuko, who's a decent tank. But before that, today, I've got something really exciting to share, a brand new game that just opened for pre-registration, called Stella Sora. Stella Sora is a top-down light action adventure RPG that combines fast-paced combat with a beautifully crafted episodic story. Whether you're into action, exploration or just love unique RPG worlds, this game has a little bit of everything, and the best part, pre-registration is already open right now on PC, iOS and Android. In Stella Sora, you'll set out on an adventure through the enchanting world of Nova. It's a place where fantasy meets retro charm. Imagine knights carrying flip phones, adventurers grabbing sodas from vending machines, and witches riding broomsticks while making headlines with their cameras. It's quirky, creative and full of surprises around every corner. What really makes the journey special is that your choices actually matter. As you play, you'll guide the trekkers, the characters you meet along the way, and the decisions you make will shape their futures and the overall story. Will you be a daring hero, or a clever strategist working behind the scenes? That's completely up to you. And if you're looking for more than just story mode, there's a ton of extra content to keep things exciting, from intense duels and bullet hell challenges to roguelike adventures where no two battles are ever the same. Stella Sora makes sure the action always stays fun and unpredictable. But beyond the battles, one of the most charming aspects of the game is the characters themselves. You'll meet all kinds of personalities, from the clumsy but sincere squire, to the rookie bass player, to even a genius doctor with a scythe. Each one feels unique, and you can deepen your bond with them through in-game interactions, messages and special adventures. So if you're ready for an RPG that's packed with action, strategy, and unforgettable characters, this is definitely one to check out. And pre-register for Stella Sora today using the link in the description and the pinned comment below. I can't wait to see how your journey in Nova unfolds. What if you happen to get them off rate? Should you build them? Well, technically, no. Sori is a solid explosive single target DPS with a guaranteed crit on her X skill, but most players prefer Aru, which is the best you can get and farmable through the hard stages, or Dehina if you already have her as your main explosive DPS. If you don't, just wait for Dehina's rerun, which should be coming in around 3 months. Atsuko is a decent tank with healing and high evasion. She's okay to build but not commonly used, so if you want to raise her, just invest in levels, gear and skills, no need to go all out. Hiyori, on the other hand, currently serves no real purpose in the game. After this rerun, the Gehenna Tour event should return, featuring Jitsubaki, Yumika, and G-Finer. Jitsubaki is basically a more expensive version of Kotama in terms of gameplay and utility, though most players still prefer Kotama. Yumika also doesn't see much use these days, so both of these rerun units are safe to skip. Now, what about G-Finer? I used her before during the Gebura raid boss, and she performed nicely there, though that was around the time the raid was first released. You can still one team clear Gebura easily with a maxed Satsuki build, so G-Finer mostly serves as a backup DPS. However, building a solid second team for Torment or Insane difficulty is quite challenging, so unless you're struggling with that, she's not really worth pulling. That said, if you happen to get G-Fine later from another banner, she could be worth building if you don't have Satsuki for future Torment Gebura runs. Otherwise, you can always borrow a friend's Satsuki with a max build and start mauled crit. The event rewards are, well, not particularly great, but they're fine and give you some time to rest after dealing with the cutest twins today. Nothing special will be happening for the next 2 weeks, pretty much a dead period. So it's a good chance to relax, save up some resources,